Have you ever fallen for someone who didn't like you back? Well, I have. And today I'm going to share the story of my journey from unrequited love to finding someone who really cares about me. So, I'm Latia J. This is my channel, and I am a manifestation and dating coach. I haven't updated my socials to reflect that yet, but I'll get to it soon enough. But I met this guy, we'll call him James. And I met James in the 4th grade, and he was like such a nerdy, fun kid to be around. And over the years, as we got to know each other, I really liked James, and he was just super cute and super fun. And he grew up to become very confident, very sure of himself, pretty popular, if I say so myself, and someone that I was just like entranced with. Like, I fell hard for him. And I've liked him off and on since we were young, but there's just something about him where I'm just like, oh my gosh, James, like I can't get enough. And he likes me too, but not as much as I like him. Like, it's uneven liking for sure, where I'm like, oh my gosh, I love you so much. And he's just like, yeah, you're cool. And so with that, every time I would go on dates with people, I would be comparing them to James. And it would be like, are you as fun as him? Are you as encouraging as him? Are you as successful as he is? Are you, like, can you compare to James? And I wasn't doing this consciously, but anytime I would meet someone, I had him on a pedestal, and that prevented me from really going deep with people because I was stuck on James. And the challenge with having someone that you like so much is that it's hard to open up and let other people in. But as I've moved to California, and I've had a few dating sprints, and a dating sprint is, for me, consecutive nights of dating new people or going on dates in a consecutive time in a row. So I believe it was 2022, and I had like a 14 to 21 day dating sprint where I was just going on dates every single day. But one person stood out, and we started hanging out, and I wasn't his number one. His number one was another woman, and he was infatuated, like loved her so much. And I was infatuated with James, so I didn't fully care. It didn't matter to me, but I liked seeing how much he liked her because it opened me up to the possibility that someone could like me that much one day. And so I feel like it was part of a subtle series of shifts that I underwent that helped me see that it would be nice to be the priority in a relationship, and that I could be the person that someone's turning to instead of being a second choice. So fast forward, I'm dating someone, and I don't really care for this person. They were super cute and super fun to be around, but the way they communicated just didn't work for me. But he did open doors. He closed doors. Like, he would open his car door for me. But one time we had a conversation and he got upset, and the way he treated me reminded me of my dad. And that ended the honeymoon phase for me. And that was within 3 weeks of us starting to talk to each other. So from there, it was a bit tainted for me. And it was hard to move forward with that person, especially because, like, the communication style was, for me, atrocious. It was just, like, very strange. But I digress. And then after that person, I met someone speed dating, and we dated for maybe a month. It was over my birthday, and then he went out of town, and when he came back, he was just too busy with work to hang out with me. And that allowed for the person who's now my partner to slide in and swoop me up. So every dating experience taught me something. I learned from James. I learned from the guy who had a number one who wasn't me. I learned from the guy that I didn't like but was a gentleman and did his best to treat me well. And I learned from the guy from speed dating who had an interesting past but was really attentive and did his best to be there for me. And I really appreciate all of them for that. And now I have a boyfriend, and he is amazing. And we're still learning each other. It's fairly new. And I know we're in the honeymoon phase and that new relationship energy, but I'm just excited to let James go. And the event that showed me that I was past James was when he came to town and we were hanging out, and I called my family and I'm like, family, James is in town. And they already know what that means. And they're like, but you like your guy. And I'm like, I know, but like, he's so cute. Whenever we hang out, we usually do stuff. So I'm feeling like we might do stuff and I don't know how to stop it. And so I'm talking to my family and they talk me off the ledge and help me realize that I'm building a foundation with my partner, and I'd like to honor that foundation even though we weren't exclusive at the time. And so I had every right to do what I wanted to do, but I let James know, like, hey, I'm building a relationship with someone. I really like them and I'm not trying to ruin that. And I was able to be faithful to what I'm building and say no to the easy path that I usually fall into. And now I'm a girlfriend, and it's my first time being a legitimate girlfriend without weird strings attached or guilty feelings, because like there's another story that I'll probably get to another time where I'll share about my high school experience, but that was high school. This is adult life. And thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, please follow me and enjoy. Have a wonderful day.